If you have been thinking about buying a new construction home in Houston, Texas, and the surroundings, you are not alone. Nowadays, there are many people wants to build a house. The reason being is you have the option to select the floor plans and pick out the design as your liking and needs. On top of that, you are also the first owner of the house. However, buying new construction is as complex as any other real estate transaction and maybe even more. There are many reasons why you should use a Realtor for your new construction purchase. A Realtor has access to all new construction options. There is something you should keep in mind when working with the builders. Each builder has their own style and only available in specific communities and master plan. They have different floor plans to select from, and an experienced agent can help you to pick out the ones that are suit your needs and style. Your agent can also show and recommend you all of the different construction communities in the area and can introduce you to multiple builders and models to make sure you are selecting the right community and the right builder. A realtor will advocate for your best interests. The builder and the entire staff are working for the builder. That said, the sales agent in the builder's office is the builder's real estate agent or representative. While they want happy customers in the end, they are looking out for the builder instead. Their job is to get the highest price possible for their products. If you hire a real estate agent as your buyer's agent, their goal is to help protect you and be your advocate. It is their job to help you get the most value for your money with the least hassle and frustration. When you work with a builder, the contracts between parties aren't the standard forms provided by Texas Real Estate Committee. You be signing the contract that is drafted by the builder. With that said, there will be many additional terms that you might not be aware of. An experienced realtor can help decode the fine print of the contracts for you. Your agents will come over the contract and bring up any issues to the seller's agents. Your agents will also know the right time to bring in an attorney if needed, as well as when to let things slide and save money on legal representation. Without an agent or attorney representation, you could inadvertently agree to some poor terms such as construction delays, unreasonable payment schedules, changes to the scope of work, or waive your right to legal recourse in the event of a dispute. A realtor will help you separate reality from model home fantasy. When you select many elements for your home at the design center, you'll be tempted to go overboard, and it's normal. In some instances, the highest profit margin for builders is in the upgrades. A couple of examples like lighting. Often, builders offer generic selections, and you can easily replace the lighting on your own at a much lower cost with an electrician. Knobs and poles are best upgraded on your own, as builders don't often have an extensive inventory of options, and they are easily changed on your own. Landscaping, window treatments, and appliances then come into play. An agent can help you plan for these additional costs in your budget. A realtor can negotiate on your behalf and guide you through the transaction. An agent comes to the new construction process with key area of knowledge. They know how much homes cost and the going rates for different construction projects. This allows them to negotiate on your behalf from a position of power. They also know how to spot a deal. Just because builders won't come down on the base price of a home doesn't mean there isn't space to negotiate upgrades or financial incentive. An experienced agent knows the complicated dance around new build negotiations and when the timing is right to ask for deals and freebies. They will also guide you through the inspections needed for a new home. If you're building your home, you might think, why would I need an agent? However, new construction is a complicated and expensive process. The experience and knowledgeable buyer's agent brings to the table is valuable. If you are considering working with an agent on your new build, don't delay the decision. The further you get into the home shopping process, the more challenging it becomes to bring in an agent. If you go into new construction and register without your agent at the start, it may be it may be difficult to have them come in later. Why? Because the builder or the seller will be responsible for paying the commission and needs to know you have a real estate agent representing you to track the contract in at the start. A realtor can negotiate on your behalf and guide you through the transaction. An agent comes to new construction process with key area knowledge. They know how much homes cost and the going rates for different construction projects. This allows them to negotiate on your behalf from a position of power. They also know how to spot a deal. Just because builders won't come down on the base price of a home doesn't mean there isn't space to negotiate. There are many other scenarios in which a realtor can help with buying new construction. A skilled realtor is a professional working on your behalf. They can save your time, money, and stress. If you are considering buying a new construction home, connect with me and I can help guide you through the buying process.